From Waterloo's Public Access Studio. It's Ms Rocki and Shaviva's Northend Update Live, bringing you the good stuff from a Northend perspective. We see the good, we share the good, and it's making us all look good. Today's guests are Laura Hayes, District Executive for River Valley District of Girls and Boy Scouts, and award-winning Dave Burger of Big Head Burger. Welcome to Friday. You know what time it is!
Boom shakalaka! Baby will be on sooner or later. Thank you, Violet. All right, we're going to go ahead and do it like this. Thank you so much. Welcome to our show, everyone. Good thing you're here because we are too, okay? We got a great show lined up for you. You know what time it is, and we want to talk about our focus. What is it today? Our Friday afternoon. What is it? It's our Friday motivation. Motivation. What is it today, our motivation?
Our motivation brought to you by the Gallagher Blue Door and Performing Arts Center.
Yep, that one.
If you feel drained, step back to recharge. Don't quit.
That's right. Welcome to North End Update. I'm Rocky.
And I'm Tashshay.
Yes, and you are here for a big treat today. We got a shout out to our very special frequent viewers. And who are they, Tashshay?
Brought to you by the Waterloo Center for the Arts. Our special frequent viewers are Billy Bailey.
Yes.
Ricky Thomas.
Yes.
Jim Gardner. Tommy L. Holmes.
Right. Joyce Salas, who just left. Lynn Traylor Neal, Charles Young, and Will Smith. And if you're watching us live right now, hello, y'all. And if you're watching us on Saturday morning or Friday afternoon on MediaCom, Channel 17, hi next week. Tashshay, because this show is going to be on next week.
Oh, hello, Future.
Yeah, hey, Future. Mwah, we love you. Hope we're really there, right? Okay, we got some great guests today, but we're going to talk to our guests soon. And what are our guest names? David Bryant. Actually, I think his Facebook name is Burger, though. Is it Bryant or Burger?
It's Brian.
Brian.
I don't really have Facebook like that.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, he's on the sidelines like y'all already know. He'll be introduced in a minute. But David Bryant, as well as Laura Hayes from Scouting America. And we're going to talk to them with our talking point once we introduce them. And what will that be?
Our talking point will be running away from any problem will only increase the distance from the solution.
Ooh.
Face it and finish it.
Somebody needs to hear that, right? We're going to go ahead with the comments, Violet, right quick.
Miss Kathy Ketton says, hi, Gretchen Harris Suter.
Oh!
And Purvis Williams says, hello, ladies.
Oh, hey, Purvis.
Hey.
Yes. And today our Give It Air discussion will be, it's not an accident that you learned about black ghettos, but you didn't learn about Black Wall Street. So we're going to talk to that in a little bit. And newsflash, birthday people, David Bryan sound like Barry White. That's all I'm saying. You're in for a treat when it comes to that birthday song, so stick around. But Tashshay, I got to talk to you for a minute because we really haven't taken the time to talk to you about all that you're doing. So what's been keeping you busy?
Iowa State Outreach and Extension has been keeping me busy.
I love it, yes. And tell everybody what your job is.
So my job is the Youth Outreach Coordinator. So what I am to do is to partner with any organizations or groups or businesses that serve the purpose of the youth, of developing and empowering youth, so I can bring outreach curriculum, anything that they'd like to explore, whether it's science, STEM, art, fashion, cooking, music. I can bring those things to them so they can kind of find their spark and encourage them to be a part of our club, 4-H club in the Iowa State Extension family. Cooking.
Ooh, and
yes.
And I heard art.
Yes, art, music,
these
fashion,
things.
you name it.
And now
we
your
cover
children are that age. Are they involved? So
yep, they'll be becoming involved. My daughter has been doing some volunteering with me. She's gotten to go to Iowa State campus and experience the Nutcracker Ballet and STEM. So
that had to be great.
Possibilities are endless. And so my job is just to connect with the community so that I can keep bringing those possibilities to our youth.
And are you having any success? How's that going? Are you reeling them in?
I am reeling them in. I'm happy to say we're actually starting our first site-based 4-H club at Carver Academy, where 147 students expressed their interest in being a part of our club. So that's a huge deal.
Well, they got the right person for the job.
They do.
Yes, indeed. And then we're going to quickly talk about, we can't skip over True Talent Dance, because I love what you're doing with the dance. Now, is that all? Is your troupe all girls?
Yes,
right
it
now?
is
Okay.
currently. Yes, we have all girls ranging from the ages of, we actually have 3, 4, and 5-year-old classes that are available, and then the team is 6 to 18 years of age. So yes, True Talent Dance, community based, all inclusive. So anyone who's just interested, wants to learn and develop, we're
Some
your team.
dancing skills. I love it. And I happen to see you. You was helping me with that boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Okay. All right, Violet, we have some comments.
Niecy Williams says, hello, ladies, and special co-host, my daughter, Tashshay Williams.
Tashshay Monae, because she gave that baby the right name. It's a beautiful name, too.
Thank you.
And I don't like when people say your name wrong. You know what? I correct them.
I'm with you.
I really
Agreed.
do. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so, and then our Soul Town, we're going to go ahead and introduce our wonderful guests. And right now we have with us Laura Hayes from Scouting America. To my right, welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Yes, and David Bryant.
Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for the invite. Nice to see you again.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so great to see you, David, and to hear all about them wonderful burgers. I know you've had Big Head Burgers.
I have.
Yes? Okay. Yeah, we're going to talk about some of that good stuff. Yeah, maybe we'll go there, because I got the kids. We're going to get us a Big Head Burger tonight, right? So welcome to both of you. We're going to start out with our talking point, and it's brought to you by the Soul Town magazine. So our talking point is what, Tashshay? What were we going to talk to them about?
Running away from any problem will only increase the distance from the solution. Face it and finish it.
Yeah. What do you know about that?
Oh, a whole lot.
Okay. What's your view on face it? Because, you can have a problem. I don't know. With me, it's it's always lurking here.
Yes.
If there's something, and I just can't seem to move forward. So
If you can't move forward, you got to go to the side and find another way around. And if you let it stop you, you're just going to stand still.
right.
You got to work your way through your problems.
That's right. And it's easier said than done, though, because sometimes it depends on someone, especially if it depends on somebody else, like interacting with you or something. It's
Yep.
hard to move on. But
It is.
you say just grab the bull by the horns.
Sometimes it's easier.
Yeah?
You get a little bruised, but you'll end up on the other side.
Okay. What do you want to say about that, David? Grab.
No, I think she's right. I mean, I think the easiest way to go about it is just to start, and sometimes you can only do a little bit, one day, and other times you might be a little bit more motivated or whatever, but, the muse is just doing it the same thing every day. So.
Right. Sometimes you got to figure out how to change up. And that one saying that goes, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with that first step. So,
Yep.
yeah, I agree. Tashshay, you got problems. What do you do?
Face
What, baby
it
can't find her sock and it's time for dance rehearsal. That's a problem.
She got to dance without him.
Okay.
You face it and you finish it. Running away from it is not going to make the problem go away. It'll still be there when you circle back. So.
You're right. You sure right. Violet, more comments.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Shaviva Banks Ferguson says, hey, everybody, looking great. And Caesar Bravo says, good evening, ladies.
Oh, Caesar. Beckham, you're on TV. Say hi. Wave at everybody.
Hi.
Okay. All right. We're going to move into our next talking point, which is our Give It Air. And a lot of times in history class, where did you go to school?
I went to school in the south suburbs of Chicago.
Okay, so you might have heard. They're okay. Lord knows what you're talking about. So, and I don't know, did you go to school in Waterloo, Iowa?
Yeah, I'm from up the street. Yeah, I went to St. Mary's. You know what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying?
did? Did
Yeah.
they teach you any black history?
Yeah.
They
I'm a
did?
proper school boy. You know
Oh
what
my
I'm saying?
goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, proper. I see you. Well, listen, the thing about it is, and Violet's going to share our Give It Air with us. Violet, you have some reading to do about what was learned. And it's no accident that you learned about black ghettos, but you did not learn about Black Wall Street. Violet, tell us about Black Wall Street, please.
Black Wall Street was the Greenwood neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where African Americans had created self-sufficient, prosperous business district in the early 20th century. During the Tulsa Race Massacre of 1921, this neighborhood was targeted by a white mob that burned more than 1,400 homes and businesses, and nearly 10,000 people were left homeless. It is estimated that as many as 300 people were killed, mostly African Americans. Survivors even stated that bombs were dropped. Despite its destructiveness, the Tulsa Race Massacre was barely mentioned in history books until the late 1990s, when a state commission was formed to document the incident.
All right, thank you for that, Violet. And you know, it's I think next week we're going to be talking about, in our Give It Air topics, did you learn about the Tulsa massacres?
I did not in school.
Not in
I
school.
actually came across it a couple of weeks ago when I went off on a wild hair,
Okay.
on a tangent, and I learned about it. I never did know.
Yeah, yeah. And it's, I think next week we're going to be talking about the Monopoly game, the parable of that. Have you heard that? You know, if everybody was supposed to be given a level playing field, and everybody starts out the same, but you take a certain person's all their possessions, everything they ever owned, burn it down, and then make them start all over again. That's basically kind of what happened to African Americans throughout history. One step forward, and the resistance was just phenomenal as far as pushing back. So, you know, Tulsa, we don't really ask our guests to comment on our Give It Air, but we just want that to be known. And I just love that Violet has a chance to read and learn about those things that happen. And so hopefully that they don't happen again. So, and we always say giving things a little air is sometimes the best disinfectant. So get it out there, like our talking point. Get it over with, get it done,
Absolutely.
right? And move on. So, all right. And thank you, Shaviva, for all that work you did typing and everything. So, okay, we want to talk to our guests now. We want to ask, and we go alphabetical order, but she's a lady, so she gets to go first.
It's only right.
Of
It's only
course,
right.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Laura, we want to talk to you about Scouting America. Tell us why scouting?
Why
did
scouting?
you choose scouting to do? And this is your full-time job.
This is my
what
full-time
you do.
job, yes.
Okay, tell our viewers
Yes.
just a little bit how you got started.
So scouting it's an amazing organization. We work with youth starting in kindergarten all the way up to age 17, and they age out at about 18, and there's other opportunities for them after that. We teach them leadership. Everybody is familiar with the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. On my honor, I will do my best. And the Scout Law of trustworthy, loyal, helpful, those things. We use the outdoors to teach them those basic values, those core values. And we have had kids land among the stars. There have been astronauts who are Eagle Scouts. There have been presidents of the United States and movie stars who basically we teach those kids to do dangerous things safely and to not let those problems stop you and knock you down.
Right.
And it's such a gratifying feeling when you get kids up on our climbing wall, for example, and they're scared when they start, and then they're so joyful when they get to the top, and that internal feeling that they get of, I have done this, and that's why I do this job.
Yes. Now
Because
tell me-
those kids are amazing.
How do you get grown-ups involved? Are you looking for leaders?
We
And-
are always looking for leaders, and we have 2 packs in Waterloo to serve kids and 1 troop. We are always looking to expand more and start more packs and troops. And it's very, very important for those parents and those leaders to get involved, because those are the ones that the kids look up to. They look up to their older peers, and they look up to us adults to provide that example, and for us to stand back and say, go try.
Right. And
Go
you know,
fail and fail up and learn how to learn from your failures.
I love it. Fail up.
I like
Right, right. So they're not called Boys and Girl Scouts. Is that they're co-ed now?
Yes, we are co-ed. It used to be Boy Scouts of America.
No, I didn't know that.
No.
Yes, used to be Boy Scouts of America, and earlier this year we've changed the name to Scouting America because we have been co-ed since 2018. So we've had several young ladies become Eagle Scouts.
Wow.
And yes, and they are amazing girls, amazing young ladies, and the boys are not to be outdone. And those kids, they work so well together.
Do they?
They really do. They rely on each other. They play off each other. They're an awesome team.
So are the camps co-ed as well? Or do you have
Yes
camps
and no.
anymore?
We have Camp in Gowanus. It will be 101 years old this year.
Oh my goodness.
And it is located up in Waverly. And we hold our own camps there. End of this month, we have a youth Cub Scout camp that's going to be based on escape rooms, and that's for the littles. And then at the beginning of May, we have a camporee coming up, and that's for our older scouts.
Camporee.
A camporee,
Okay.
yes.
It's like a jamboree.
Yep, and they get together and we challenge them with things and test them with things, and it's like a happy, fun competition.
Nice.
And yes, we have, and actually Gowanus is open to the public. If people wanted to go camp there, they could. And it's a really beautiful camp that we have up in Waverly. And as I said, we use the lessons that you learn outdoors: cooking, building a fire, even sometimes, using the things that you find.
Now you don't make them rub sticks together.
Actually, we do.
No way.
We teach them how to do that.
Okay.
Yes,
That's how you make a fire.
That is one of the challenges,
Okay.
and to light a fire without a match or with a single match. We teach them different knots. They learn different knots. We teach them not geocaching, orienteering. We do geocaching as well.
What is that?
Geocaching. That's using the
rocks?
GPS.
Oh,
That's using the GPS to find your way, like you used to use a compass. But we teach them the compass first because you're not always going to be where there is service and where there's electricity. So we teach them to do it the analog way first. Use a piece of paper, use a map, and a compass first, and then you learn the other things.
Teach me.
Yes.
Right, I know, because I know
can do
this
that.
generation
We
is
can do
not
that.
about the map life, right?
Yep.
But, okay.
Yep. But we go, fishing, camping, anything you want to do in the outdoors, canoeing. As I said, we have a rock climbing wall. We even we have a cope course that we will even open to organizations. So if a professional organization wanted to come in and learn leadership skills and leadership games, we will teach that. We have staff that can teach that.
Now, is it pretty, I know it's inclusive, but do you have a lot of minority students in your troops in Waterloo?
We don't have a lot.
Okay.
We would like to see more.
Okay.
We are actually working, we have partnered with the Boys and Girls Club to bring scouting they have an after school program.
Yes.
And we have a young lady who goes into the schools after and teaches one day a week for about an hour.
There you go. See? So everybody listening, sign up your children. They got lots of fun stuff they can do, right?
BeAScout.org.
Okay, thank you. Say that again, sir.
BeAScout.org. Or they can just call us at Winnebago Council Service Center and we'll put you in touch.
BeAScout.org.
Yep.
What's the BA Scout? Oh,
The words BEA Scout.org.
Oh, be a scout.
Yes, you can be a scout.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't know what that either. I wasn't with you.
Scout.org.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
You are very
Laura.
welcome.
So
Thank you
great
for
meeting-
having me
Oh,
here.
you're so welcome.
This is so much fun.
Yes, I know. Wait till he starts singing, though.
Absolutely.
That's what's really gonna be. Okay, David, what you got for Mr. David?
Yes,
Tashshay?
David, would you like to talk to us about your business and how it started?
Yes. I saw you started on the bottom, right at the farmer's market. I bought your first hamburger, I think.
Yeah, I was here in 2019. I sat right where she's sitting.
That's
and stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, in many ways, you kind of like helped build the whole thing and
Oh my
everything.
goodness,
So,
I love
look
it.
at you.
We
Yeah.
started at the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time, I think. So
Yeah.
we're just so proud of you. Can we give him a big, he's the best, one of the best, well, how many? Top 3 hamburgers in the state. We're going to say country, worldwide.
Thank you.
That big head burger, though, I'm telling you, you got something when you got one of those burgers.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
You're so
thank you.
welcome. And the secret, I think, is kind of like they're seared. I mean, your burgers are seared. They're different. Have you had one?
I have not.
Girl,
I think
you
I'm
got to-
going there for dinner.
There you go. We'll meet you there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So talk about, is there a secret?
Yeah, the secret is there is no secret,
Uh-oh.
right? If you have to have a secret, your stuff probably isn't all that good to begin with. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I don't, you just treat everybody with decency and respect. You speak to people and stuff, and we're not trying to have a 15-page menu and make a bunch of, strange, bizarre world foods that nobody wants to eat. And
Okay.
so we just try to focus on a couple things and do those things really well, and try to get better every day. It's an incremental thing. It's not something that happens overnight. And so as much as you might want it to,
Yes, I know. You're some days in the rest.
Yeah, you got those plans. I'm gonna do this with this money, pay these bills off. You just gotta hang in there.
Right.
And so that's largely what we try to do, and largely what we try to kind of teach and kind of train our staff and stuff. Is you just gotta. We're gonna make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
But the idea is that let's just keep the mistakes to a minimum,
Sure.
so that we can keep growing from them and stuff and get better every day. So.
Now, I saw that when you first started, like we mentioned, we saw you and your mother, your beautiful mother,
Yeah,
Nina.
yeah.
And you guys started, if it was just them two, thank you, Lori, just those two,
Yeah.
you two in that trailer. So how much has it grown, or do you still kind of have a family base?
Oh yeah. We the people from the Iowa Beef Industry Council, that kind of set the top 10 list. They were in taking some pictures today, and so I didn't do this on my own. So everybody that's been
Sure.
involved was in the picture. You know what I'm saying? It's important that everybody is recognized and is appreciated and stuff, and we want to make sure that everybody kind of gets that opportunity to be center stage and to be the marquee on the thing. So,
Right.
yeah.
We've heard that you've had some awards. Tashshay, you want to ask him a question about that?
Yeah, you want to share with us some of the recognition or awards you've received since you've opened?
I think the biggest award and recognition is just having people come through the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I remember, there were a couple of days nobody came. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so, that's a soul searching feeling right there. You know what I'm saying? But Taste of Home, which is a nationally recognized magazine, right? It's been around for probably 50 years. I remember my grandmother read it. They said we have the best burger in the state. And
Wow.
so we won that 2 years in a row. And
Nice. I love it.
the Courier said we had the best burger in the area. And then the Iowa Beef Council said we had like a top 10 burger in the state.
Wow.
2 years in a
I
row.
love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Thank you.
And you also do community work. Now, I know you served lunch at Royal Legacy for quite a while, and they really appreciated those big head burgers.
Yeah.
And, the community really appreciates all that you do. I've seen you be outside for some cook-offs sometimes in the summer. Do you serve outdoors as well?
It kind of just depends on what we're trying to do. We're pretty busy and everything, but we've had a relationship with the kind people at the Jesse Cosby Center and House of
that
Hope,
too. Yeah.
where we've been fortunate enough to provide some food for them for every week for almost 3 years now.
Wow.
So,
No.
it's always been kind of part of our mission and what we want to do, and so you can't take money from the community and then not provide the resources or what you have available back into it. So
Yes. Well, that's great that you do that. The community appreciates it, and it's good PR. Everybody knows that Dave Bryan is a good person, and he cares about his community, not only through putting all that love in them burgers, but from spreading the love around. So we appreciate that about you. Anything else you want our viewers to know about your business, or give us your location? Do you order takeout?
Yeah, so we have, in-house. We have a website, getbigheadburger.com, so people can go there.
Get Big Head Burger.
Yep, .com to place their orders for, pickup or delivery. We don't take phone orders, right? 'Cause
Oh, you don't?
Why would you want cold fries?
There you go, right? Your fries are piping hot.
Yeah, it's 2025. We got to move away from the Stone Age. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
right.
But no, we're at 324 West 4th Street, downtown Waterloo. We just want everybody to get past this notion that Waterloo is scary.
Oh my
right?
goodness, yes.
We gotta. If you feel that Waterloo is scary, stay where you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stay where you are. We don't want you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the community is great. We have some really, really wonderful people. This is a great place. This is a blue collar place, and so, we just want to keep serving the community and doing what we can and trying to get better every day. But all the negativity and stuff that comes from people being afraid of people that look like us.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Say that, because there's
Stay at the crib. Don't.
Yeah, right. People are people, and you learn to appreciate and love every culture, especially in Waterloo, because as Mayor Hart, I love to quote Mayor Hart, because he says diversity is our superpower. And you can meet so many different people of so many different cultures and open up your world. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
I mean, we have so many great people, right? We have Pacific Islander people here. We have the Bazi community here, the Mexican community here. Why would you not? That's great.
That's
right.
right.
That's when you go into the real world, that's how it is, right? Only small communities here think that that's cool.
Right.
To be that narrow-minded and stuff. So
it's unfortunate that some people are, but we can get past that and keep doing what makes you awesome. And being awesome is having diversity as a superpower.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes my mind is like, what are you going to say? Okay. Well, thank you so much, David. It's such a blessing to have you here, and I'm so glad that you're so welcome. We love it. And Tashshay, we're going to be ready to sing now, because, we didn't get to talk about the Soul Town, though. Mm-hmm. I know that's your favorite magazine. Mm-hmm. Did you find something that you liked especially? I
saw a few things that I liked. I like the changes coming. I especially like the Dear Queen Gabby.
Miss Gabby.
Dear Queen Gabby section. I really loved that column there. And then there was even an article in there about black hair and it being our crown. So,
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yes. And that black hair is everywhere. In fact, it's Susie Clark. Did you happen to know that Susie Clark is a great book? And it talks about braiding and black hair and black culture and what black parents have to do to not weaponize, but protect our black children when they go out in the world, and how we praise them and give them positive affirmations. All of that is in Susie Clark, the bravest girl you've ever seen. Okay, I'm getting the wrap-up sign, which means basically quit promoting your book and start the birthdays segment. Okay, we have some great birthday people because, Tashshay, check this out. We always have the best guests, and we always, always, always have the very best birthday people. Okay, don't forget that now, because you're gonna be running the show one day. Sis, you're trying to catch on. That's number one key right there, right, Lori?
That's right.
Okay, right, Ed? Okay. Right, Beckham? All right. Okay. Our birthday people today are
Shelby Davis.
Hey, Shelby.
L.A.
Jefferson. Yay.
Amber Joy.
Dagnillo, my baby. Yay.
Jerry Mabry.
Hey, Jerry.
Timothy Culpepper.
Yes. Keep reading.
Tom Cooper II.
Hey, Tom. Yes.
Miss Sharita Stokes.
Hey, woo.
Shavis Keller. I hope I said that correctly.
You didn't.
I didn't?
It's Shavis.
I'm sorry, Shavis. Happy birthday.
Okay. Kinsasha
Harrington.
Yes.
And Mendor Smith.
All
Happy birthday.
Right. Yes, happy birthday to all of you. And when we sing, since you don't know Shaviva's part, I'm going to have to sing all of it.
Okay.
You just carry the bass, okay? That's all you got to do.
I'll just hum in the background.
Hold it down, okay? And what are you going to do?
I don't know the song.
Okay. Are you soprano or alto?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure you would agree. It wouldn't fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. This is my grandson, Cap. Yay, Becca! Can you sing? Okay. Okay, well, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. Well, we got him all embarrassed, and we had a lot of fun. We want to keep talking to our guests, to our viewers, about our upcoming guests. We're going to have Krista and Mark from the Stanley Center of Muscatine next week, and Chris Hale from the Cedar Falls Community Playhouse. And the longer we live, the more we learn. And this is brought to you by Iowa State University Extension and Outreach, right? And I've learned that a whole lot of people with degrees don't know a thing, and a lot of people without degrees, like me, are brilliant. Okay? What have you learned, Tashshay?
I've learned that you should not make things complicated when a simple explanation will do.
There, that part. Very good. All righty. What else, Tashshay?
Until next week, keep doing more of what makes you awesome. Because
Wait. Like Laura, and like David, and like, what's your name? And what's your name?
You know my name.
All of these people. Because
It makes
us
us
all
all
look
look
good.
good.
Thank you. See you next week. Thank you, Lori.